So let's see if that decision would be the right one, and we wouldn't know that until the both teams bat and the game comes to an end. And the bowler coming from the eastern end, D. Gordon, and the batters Nicholas Boudou. What we realize? Nicholas Boudou and A. John. And first ball, she starts on the wrong foot with a wide as we welcome Adrian. I was just about saying after the night, if you don't come through, I'll come and look for you. Nice seeing you, Adrian. Gordon. Gordon starting off on the wrong foot with a wide, but let's say I'm sure he's going to correct that as he comes in and bowls down the pads, and the batsman flick to the man at backward square. They're looking for two. Bit of misfielding there, but they were able to still restrict the runners to 1 run. Started a little later than we normally should, but as the saying goes, better late than never. As Gordon comes in, the batsman, he could be out. Yes, he's out. Up and over, draws the first wicket. And the duck man is going out to meet the batsman. John is on his way, accompanied by the duckman. Hard luck, John, but that's how it goes. The duckman is going to accompany you to your seat in the pavilion. It's 1 for 1. He won. That's why multi-link 2 shot big. A bit of adjustment to the field. The man who was at a short mid-wicket goes to a deep mid-wicket on the boundary, and the man who was at a backward square comes around to mid-wicket. As Gordon comes in, looking for a quick single, it's not on. Good feeling there by Sagangar, keeping it tight. As Gordon comes in and bowls, this one, they're looking for a run again. Well done by the bowler. Yes, he saves probably maybe a single, a sharp single. And Gordon comes in again. And this one, he has the batsman on the front foot playing defensively. And that's the end of over number 1 there, Jeffrey. 2 for 1 wicket. Sagangar side starts off on a good foot, so that he could maintain. Hopefully keep it up and over. Total that they could handle. The duckman is right in front of us there. Look at him. There's never a dull moment with this man. That's right. Now let me see you get far tonight. When you get like this till the end of the night. And the bowler coming from the top end, Michael Freitas, as we say goodnight to Hannah. Freitas comes in, down the leg side, should be a wide. Yes, a wide signal by the umpire. And with that wide, it takes the score on to 3 for 1. This one, just goes away. The man coming in from mid-wicket picks up, but the single is on. And with that single, it takes the score on to 4. for 1, and we are in over number 2. Wide signal there by the umpire, and they may not be getting runs off the bat, but they're certainly getting some help from the bowlers of the bowler at the western end. Down, this will be a wide again, I'm sure. The umpire is going to signal. Here it comes. Yes, so they run 1, so that's 2 wides. And the Freitas will have to get his radar right here tonight. Otherwise, we could be here at 12 o'clock. As he comes in and bowls. This one is, he could be out here, he could be out. He could be out, yes he is out, yep. He's out, caught there by the backward square in the circle. And that's wicket number 2. And over number 2 on the stage is going 7 for 2. So up and over in a bit of trouble here. Scoring is not anything to shout about. Lost 2 wickets. So Sagangar starting off on the right foot, I should say. Picking up 2 only wickets. Just 7 runs. Freitas comes in. So when he hits it down to long on. He's caught down there, but that's brilliant catch. All the other team members running towards him. A brilliant catch taken down there. Long on. Yes. A brilliant catch taken down there by the fieldsman at long on. I don't know if the batsman is standing up because he thinks he's not out, but the umpire has put his hands in the air, so he has to be on his way, and that's wicket number 3, and the score 7 for 3, up and over, in a lot of trouble here. Incoming batsman Zico Harper. It was said that his parents had plans for him for being a footballer, but it didn't work out that way. As Freitas comes in to the batsman here, down the leg side, wide. Yep, wide signal by the umpire. Catch. Freitas comes in. This one he drives, but straight back to the bowler. No runs, and things is very tight here for the up and over team. That's it, yeah. Down the left side, wide. Wide signal by the umpire. Freitas comes in, a long over. This one, he could be out. No. Yes. Yes, and he's out. Same freeze ball. I would want to say the other prize for the policeman of the night. This man would win it by a long way. This man would take it by a long way, Jeffrey.
Tuck it up, y'all wine for me. Bend over back ways, y'all wine for me. Your position and pose and wine for me. Come here to love you bad in the rainy weather. When the sun cold outside, I want to be warm on the side of you. In the rainy weather, when it's cold outside, I like the freaky things you do. In the rainy weather, when it's cold outside, I want to be warm on the side of you. In the rainy weather, when it's cold outside, I like the freaky things you do.
Bounce a girl, bounce a girl, bounce a bounce a bounce a bounce a girl.
That man is escorting the player off the field. Yes. That's the fourth wicket down for 8 runs. This up and over side. A lot of trouble here tonight. Got to get it right. Get that form over. They used to do so. Otherwise it could be a early night for them. As we are back here at the Forwards Recreation ground and up and over in a lot of trouble here. 4 wickets down for 8 runs. We gotta get a partnership somewhere along to try and get some runs and see if you could fight with it. But at this moment they're in a lot of trouble here. Due to the man down there at mid-off with those 2 brilliant. Almost hit the wicket. Could have been problems there again for up and over, but it didn't, and that's the end of over number 3. Up and over in a lot of trouble, Jeffrey.
Every good body girl, I go like this. Girl, you're not lazy, you're not niggeritis. You know old, you're not no arthritis. Yes, yes. Hey, girl, you can position like when you the palm bike. Your body right, that's a when you done like. You know we're out like get up on night. And your future bright like strike up on light. When you position like when you the palm bike. Your body right, that's a when you done like. Give me that wine, you got me done like. Girl, you not take much, you know flash.
Girl, you little and cute, you know. Cupid, arrow me a shoot, you know. All of me money up in you, you know.
New bowler coming from the western end here, Andel Rees. Okay. So Rees to Harper. And he's bowled him, yep. Forward defenseless, as we would say. And, Harper is bowled all over the place and up and over in real trouble here, Jeffrey. 10 runs, so 5 wickets, half the team down already.
I got the heaters, rockin' don't stop, I keep the rockin' don't stop.
And we could have a really nice again. I think my wife would love that.
You know who it is, it's me, snitchin'. Smoke good, eat good, drink good, good. Coming to the club, stuntin' like you should. On fire, I don't need no gasolina. I'm coming through your block with the new 2-seater. Bring me along, man, call me the Sandman. When I drop beats, I'm the one-man band man. Classrooms, everything around me, cream, get the money.
Joseph.
Zebra, are you so like me? Gaga, you are so like me.
Give us some paper.
You are so like me.
Good about not so good at this present time. 5 wickets down for 10 runs. We are in over number 4, Jeffrey. Over number 3. Rees, sorry, the batsman. The batsman is Joseph. Rees comes in and bowls to Joseph. This one, I don't know, the umpire doesn't say anything. Probably the foot. As Rees comes in, no big run up, 1, 2. Outside the off stump, this could be a wide. Let's see what the umpire says. Oh, he played it, okay. As Rees is keeping it tight as possible. 1, 2, and he comes in. This one, Basson plays it out to the short. Extra cover there. No runs. As Reese comes in again. This one up in the block hole. And Harry shoots for a single. With that single, it takes the score on to 11. And half the team down. Not a good sight. Over number 3. As Reese comes in. This one he tucks it around the corner for the man in the circle, the square leg in the circle, and there's no runs. A bit of change in the field placing. The man who was in the circle at square leg goes back to deep square on the boundary. As Reese comes in. This one, the batsman doesn't seem to know anything about it. Through to the keeper. And that's the end of over number 3. At the end of over number 3, 11. 5 wickets. Over number 3. We still have 4 overs to go to try and put down a respectable score. Will they be doing so? We don't know. We just have to wait and see. But at this present stage, they are in a lot of trouble. 5 wickets down for 11 runs. You got the move, get it walk to wine and walk, let me start it up when I say go down, girl get set for the right, Bowler from the western end, McIntyre, and he comes in. And this one he pushes out to the man at cover point, try to get a push off for a run, but it is not on. It would have definitely been a run out had he tried to take it. And this one he drives down to long on, and they pick up 1. Dealing in ones here at the moment as McIntyre comes in. There's an appeal for court behind. The umpire says yes, he's out. So another duck on the scoreboard.
You're listening to the futuristic sound of DJ Tashiki on the ones and twos.
12 to 6. Looks like a early shower tonight for the up and over boys. They will be able to go home much earlier than they already catered for here tonight. A lot of trouble. 6 wickets down for 12 runs. A call for PBF 5350. Your car window is down. PBF 5350. Your car window is down. Please report to your car, please. You have a donkey car. McIntyre? Yes. Bit of fumbling in the field in there, but they couldn't take a run. And they are up and over side in a lot of trouble here tonight. As McIntyre comes in, this one he tucks away off the pad and they pick up a single. With that single, it takes the score to 13 for 6. We're in over number 4. As McIntyre comes in, bowls, and he's bowled him. Yep, that's the fall of another wicket. That's 7 down for 13. The unlucky 13 has picked up a wicket. That's 7 down.
Back it up again, swell it up like a cloud. Oh, time is alone, not a row. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and this, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
PBF 5350. That's yours.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and this, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Baby, hey, baby, you get me, get up, no don't let.
Thanks a lot for going to see about your car, man.
All in a reggae someday. So, you just swallow it, you can't digest. Anything goes with the thing I say yes. I mean, now bother your conscience, yeah. The man knows that I your
New bowler, Rollo, and he starts with a wide. I'm sure that the up and over team doesn't mind that. They would like to get a lot of wides to put some respectability to their score. As Rollo comes in, this one down on the batsman pad, no runs. And as Rollo comes in down the leg side, probably brushing off the pad because there's no signal from the umpire. As Rollo comes in, doesn't take any run for that matter, just stand up and the arm goes over, and that's that. And he just turns. Rollo from the eastern end comes in, bowling very tight, making life very difficult for the up and over boys. Whether they are going to reach 20, well, we don't know, because right now they are 14. Another tight one, another dot in his scorebook. As Rollo comes in again, bowls. Another dot goes down in his scorebook. He's very close to bowling a maiden here. It's a maiden over. Jeffrey just spoiled by a wide, but good tight over, putting more pressure on up and over. 7 wickets long for 14 runs.
Missy bad gal a wine and I broke them back, and I look for your bad man to touch them hot. Bad cup on the rocks that I touch them spot. Hot gal roll out to lose them that. Bad rhythm move on and move themself. For the ex make the gal them a lose themself. On the floor gal a prove themself. Don't stop. Gal broke well. Gal broke well.
The bowler, Dorian Rollo from the western end. Outside the off stump, there's an appeal for court behind, not outside the umpire. As we welcome Gary to the commentary booth. Looks like a holy night tonight, Gary. No, in terms of this game, yeah. As Rollo comes in, outside the off stump, should be a wide, yes. Wide single here, Jeffrey, by the umpire. And with that wide, he takes this going to 15 for 7. As Rollo comes in, this one just outside the off stump, fishes at it and through to the keeper. The up and over guys in a lot of trouble here tonight. As Rollo comes in, this one should be a wide, yes, a wide signal by the umpire. At least they're getting some help from the bowlers, but certainly not the kind of help they personally would want. They would want some 7s, and well, that's probably the furthest thing from their mind as to how they're going to get some 7s here. As Rollo comes in, round the wicket this time, the batsman took him off his pad, straight back to the bowler, no runs. Rollo comes in down the leg side this time. This should be a wide, yes. A wide signal by the umpire there. And with that wide, it takes his count to 17. Up and over, crawling up slowly. And slowly. And slowly. As the bowler comes in, this one cannons into his body. And no run. Very tight over here. And Rollo comes in wrong the wicket. This one, the batsman don't seem to have a clue as to what to do. Body wise, a good tight over here from Rollo. Jeffrey. 7 wickets down for 17 runs and the end of over number 6. So we are into the 7th and final over here tonight. Cox, what score you have at the end of the 7th over here? 25. All right, Cox, you said 25. What you have, Jeff?
For this bowler, I feel it could be about 17.
In the over? 17, you're going to bowl a maiden then? Yeah, all right. I say about, I said 22, yeah. I say 22, let me see. Oh, no ball, so they're going to 18. Looks so. As Reese comes in. Bowls on this one, he pulls them around. This look like the first 4. Yeah, and that's gone for 4. So that's going through the window. With that 4 because it's 22. 22 for 7. And that, yeah, I going through because I'm on 22 right now. Unless the bowler could do me a favor. As Reese comes in. Yeah. And there's no run there. Reese comes in. And he's bowled them. Yep. He's bowled Reese. Reese has bowled the batsman all over the place. So that bowled down in the score 22 for 8.
Every girl again. Take them boys.
22 for 8. Looks like I have won my bet because the team is coming up.
She's so rude, but she full of attitude. Yeah, she makes you bam bam talk to me in so many different languages. Yeah.
Up and over is all out. 9 men. And
she's serving. Yeah, the way she bounces the beat non-stop. Keep on she toe and she climb on top. She's a whining pro. And when she bounces the beat one shot, she rock the place when she whine like that. Yeah. She bam bam have a personality. So a personality. I wanna know it personality. Personality. She bam bam have a personality. So a personality. I wanna know it personality. Personality.
Hey DJ, bust the tune and then pull it over.
Good night, Ken. Look at right here, Ken. Ken, look at right here.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know. And the umpires are out. Goes 2 set. Up and over. Taking the field.
Yeah, man, we have the confidence in getting them to the target. Let's.
Okay, well, best of luck. Like the spirit.
I don't want to start up no fight. You know you is my lover, but you're quarreling the whole night like your mouth on no cover. Why you getting on so with me? Girl, I'm coming back home, but you're acting as if you feel like I'm going on road. Even if I'm going on a say, girl, that's only temporary. So don't hot up your head if I'm going to line. Carry place white feet with a little wine. Promise I ain't gonna mash up my thing and cause you no pain. Girl, don't make me shake. Girl, you get done so you don't have nothing to fret. Even if I take a little wine, all that bam bam, hey, mine are just exploring in me mind.
Yes, and we are back here at the Forwards Recreation Ground with Sagangar. Just wanting 23 to get in 7 overs. Speaking to one of the up and overs fieldsmen, they say they're going to bowl them under that score. So let's wait and see. Probably they have 2 sooner runs in their team. We don't know. As we have Budu, the batter of the. Yeah, okay. Right. So Nicholas opening from the eastern end. I was told there are 3 Budus, so I'll have to use their first name to be able to identify all 3. So this is Nicholas here from the eastern end. And the Sagangar team, they are off and running. As Nicholas comes in, this one pulls to mid wicket, but it's straight to the fieldsman, no runs. Right over number 1. As Nicholas comes in, this one he swings, misses. There's an appeal for caught behind, not out, says the umpire. The score remains at 1 for no wicket. This one they pick up a single there, and that single carries them to 2. Nicholas gets ready, short run comes in. This one, it looks like it's out of here. The first 7's for the night. With that 7, it's going to 9. As I said, it's going to be a early finish here.
She's making me back like a bingo, and I couldn't drive me single.
As Nicholas comes in, this one hits it down to the man at long on. And they pick up 1. Good throw in. That's the end of over number 1. And at the end of over number 1, the score is 10 for no wicket. So they just need another 13 more runs. Joseph from the western end. As he comes in. And just look another 7's here. Yep.
Oh my.
Another 7's, and with that 7's to carry the score on to 17.
Baby, let me. Chill. So I'm gonna let go. Oh my.
Takes the score on to 17, so it's just 6 more to win. Probably might be the quickest victory for the entire tournament. It will probably be the quickest victory for the tournament so far, because just 6 more to get. As we have a couple of balls there thrown out for the umpires from the big man himself, Gary. Joseph comes in. This could be it. This could be game, set and match, is it? Yep. It's all over. As I said earlier, this could end up to be the shortest victory of the tournament so far. The quickest victory of the tournament so far. Am I wrong or right there, Jeffrey? 1 point. Yeah. Quickest victory of the tournament so far, Cup 3.
Oh my bitch got real hair, chilling with the top down, screaming like hey. I'ma take her out down, she bring her friend around, I'm both like hey. I'm a bougie air, like the roof at home.
And it's all over by the shouting, as we say, Gary. Yep. The quickest victory. Will be a early shower for the up and over boys. That's how the game goes. One day you're up, the other day you're down. So at the end of the first game, Empire, Tuesday and Bogus wouldn't mind if the other 2 games finish as early as this one. And I don't think the spectators want that. They would want to big games there. 100, 15, 80 and 90 and even 100.
Y'all chick come close to me. She ain't going home when she supposed to pay. I'm getting money like I'm supposed to pay. I'm getting money like I'm supposed to pay. Oh, all my close to me. And all the money where they supposed to pay. Oh, go for me. How your chicks in the pit like post for me. That's how I supposed to pay. Yeah, that's how I supposed to pay.